All right, we are here, and Steve is going to tell us about hydrolyzed vegetable protein.
Yeah, here's a video.
Yeah, so, what are we talking about? We're talking about corn. Yeah, that's right. Corn.
Hydrolyzed, well, that's not even, I don't know what that is, actually.
Let's talk about soy proteins.
Naturally hydrolyzed vegetable proteins.
Now I've heard of this.
We're not sure what vegetables they use, but I bet it's corn. But
Is corn a vegetable?
I think it's a seed. I'm not sure. It's a grain.
But we're talking about GMOs.
Well, the GMO version, let's put it this way, isn't much of a vegetable or fruit. It's sort of it's a kind of a fruit. It's fruity.
Wait, you're saying that corn is a fruit?
It's fruity. Well, it's like a fruity thing to eat. Well, it tastes sweet anyway. High fructose corn syrup. It's really processed. It's unhealthy, I think.
Yeah. We're in agreement of that.
I'm
yes.
certain that it's not something we should be eating. Are
No.
we eating good food?
No, we're not eating good food. Now, last night I did eat good food, though. I did eat good food last night. I ate organic pasta. But now the only concern I had about that was in the ingredients it said that it had natural flavors, which I'm not a fan of things that they don't tell me what it is because they don't feel like they need to tell me what it is. Your response? Natural flavors.
Yeah. I mean, if it's
everything was organic. It was organic pasta with organic, like
well, see,
cheese.
I think you're evading the whole issue here anyway, because probably average person doesn't even realize that they should be eating organic, or what the difference is.
Yeah, you're right. I'm already ahead of the game, aren't I?
The other issue is that the word organic, like if you go to the store and buy something that says organic, what are you buying? I mean, what does that mean? There's really no standard. Like, we recycle things at the place I work, and it's like we call it organic because it's like not meat.
Because it's recycled.
That's the only standard is like if it's like bread, it's organic. So
which plastic isn't organic
yes,
in the least anyway.
Plastic is not organic. So pizza's garbage because it's got meat and organics in it. So I mean, how are you judging whether or not it's organic? Is really what it comes down to. There's no legal standards. It's just a word.
Yeah, I know, and that's what it is. It's a word that we had to develop because we're so far off the beaten path of how food should be. Think about it. Back in the day, everything was organic. Like, people survived on organic food, but they didn't call it organic because it was food. Because that's, food is organic, but the food that we're eating today is not organic. It's not food. It's chemicals.
It's stuff that we actually need a dictionary to. Like, if you look at the ingredients, like just a random item, you're not going to recognize.
It's going to have at least
70%
more than 10 ingredients in it.
You're going to have things like autolyzed yeast extract, and I don't know.
And
hydrolyzed vegetable protein,
monosodium gluten,
monosodium glutamate. You're going to have modified cornstarch,
enriched wheat flour.
Yes, well, enriched, like, do you know what that means?
I know what it means. Yeah, tell me what it means. I need to hear it again.
Okay, there's a thing in our culture where we define things with words that sound positive. Like, so if we want, it's called a euphemism. So what really actually is happening? We're gonna put a bunch of crap that's not good for you in your flour, but we don't
make it sound good.
Well, we don't want to put that on the label, like crap in flour to make it cheaper. So we enrich it, like, because it's more things have been added to it, and technically when you enrich something, you're adding to it.
On a label, if something says it's enriched, that makes it sound like, oh, it must be good for me because it got extra nutrients in it or something. It's a marketing thing.
Yes.
That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, marketing. Because, like, you know what one of the items they use to enrich flour is?
What?
Sawdust.
Well, that's good.
That's a common enriching tool.
I was just out last week chewing on some sticks. I mean, it's got good fiber.
Because the companies that make houses have an abundance of sawdust, and they actually pay the bakers to take their sawdust off their hands.
And how do you know this?
Because I have a friend that worked in the bread industry.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be a good way.
And she said that they would buy tonnage of sawdust, and they would put it in the flour, and that's enriched.
So what you're telling me is I'm eating a little bit of wheat, a lot of sawdust, and a little bit of corn, pretty much in every meal.
Yeah, and then another thing that they'll do is because like it's fibrous. Wood is fibrous, and then
it sounds to me like I would be like sitting on the can for a week after eating that.
Well, then they'll be like it's enriched, and they'll tout the fact that it has lots of fiber in it, which yes, it does. But
it's terrible.
You're not even eating food. I mean, you can.
The fact of the matter is, we should not be eating sawdust.
There's a man that ate an airplane.
Right.
Was that a good move?
No, because I don't even know what airplanes are made out of, and they're probably not made out of food.
I believe there's a lot of hydrolyzed No, probably not.
No, it's probably made out of like
fiberglass?
Plastic. Yeah, fiberglass.
Glass. I mean, I don't know which is worse, glass or fiberglass. They're both kind of bad.
Well, see, that is a thing though, where people eat weird things like glass and like
toilet paper
and like dishwashing detergent and stuff like that.
You know,
that doesn't make it good for us.
Things like
right. Yeah, I mean, like terrible things like granola bars that are like made of nothing but like
it's
chemicals.
Good.
Oh, mix. Yeah, that's good.
Flavor.
Can I say that? Yeah,
no,
sure, I can say that.
I said something else we shouldn't have said.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. We're gonna say it anyway.
Okay, sorry guys. We don't hate you. We hate the system.
And final words on food.
Eat well.